Alright, this week's tech video we're going to have, basically we're going to do some testing here on this twin turbo fork combination that we've designed. Give you a little insight on what this particular combination consists of. It's got a dart block, it's got a Callie's crank, Oliver rods, custom J&E pistons. It's 363 cubic inches. Got a set of AFR cylinder heads. It's a solid roller. Comp cam ground that for us. Manufactured everything in-house for this particular, it fits in a Fox body Mustang, as you can see. All this was done in-house, no fab shop. Did a great job on it. It's got a Canton oil pan. So this we test where we got a Victor, Super Victor manifold on it, with this Wilson elbow, and we just baselined it with a 90mm throttle body right here. Now we're switching over to the 75mm throttle body. Basically, that's we're gonna next test. We're gonna put on a Victor 5.0 manifold, and 75mm is about as big as you can go on that manifold. So we're gonna baseline it here, see what we come up with. So our first pull here with this manifold combination is right around 1200 horsepower. Pretty conservative on the tune-up. So that's about 27 pounds of boost. So we're gonna bolt that on, we'll make a hit and let you know how it goes. Alrighty, we had put the 75mm throttle body on our Victor manifold, Super Vic, and ran it versus the 90, and we lost about 50 horsepower, 60 at the peak. So now we have installed our Victor 8 EFI manifold with that 75mm throttle body, and now we're going to baseline that. See how that performs. Stay tuned for results. Alrighty, we're done making our manifold tests there. As we kind of stated earlier, we had this Edelbrock Super Vic on there, Wilson turned down, and we had the 75mm throttle body. You know, as you can see, it's a fairly straight shot into the plenum and then down into the runners, where this Victor 5.0 manifold here, you know, comes in, it's pretty well necked up there, then goes into its plenum and then turns down. Extremely a lot longer runner. So basically the results, we'll kind of go over here and give you a little bit of a look. Here's the difference. As you can well see down on the bottom, the other manifold we didn't really run below that because it peak torque to about 5400. This definitely lowered the peak torque. Good 80 foot-pounds, probably 100 pounds at 5,000 better, and we lost about 24-25 horsepower type deal. So pretty interesting if you ask me. With boost, that the manifold made that much difference on the bottom end. That was definitely a big change. So considering you're you're inputting the fuel at the same point, basically in both manifolds. So really all you're talking is about air delivery and runner length. So thought that was a pretty interesting test there. So definitely for a street driven vehicle, there is no doubt that that Victor is, even boosted, is a great manifold in this situation. So so that's it. So if you want to know the difference between the 90mm, 75mm throttle body, roughly 27 pounds of boost, we did that for you. You wanted to know the difference between the Victor EFI manifold versus Super Vic Open Plymouth manifold, we did that. So hopefully that was good data for you. If you got a car and you're thinking about doing that test, that'll kind of highlight some things there for you. So appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next one.